Okay, so we have another twin flame. Um, lack of words. Uh, Connection update. Sorry, lack of words just then. Alright, so this side we've got the divine masculine. This side we've got the divine feminine. Oh my god, I still can't say that word. Okay. The first lot of cards is current energies, current challenges, how they view the other, where they see this connection. So, first up for the divine masculine, I'm just going to say DM, DF. The DM, we have got the justice card in reverse. So, feeling DM could be not wanting to take responsibility, struggling to accept responsibility, feeling like the victim. Could possibly also be feeling like they're paying karma, or they're suffering through a lot of karma. I really feel I feel like they're playing a bit of the victim, to be honest. For the divine feminine DF, we have the Ace of Wands and Queen of Wands. So I am feeling, so DF is feeling I'm getting like lost, really lost, hopeful, wishful, desire, longing. I get that just the way the Queen of Wands is like looking into the distance, and obviously it's new beginnings, of rebirth, new opportunities. I'm feeling that DF is feeling quite hopeful at the moment, quite lustful, longing, caught up in her desires. Yeah, I'm feeling like lust and longing. Okay, and then the DM's current challenges, we have got the Nine of Cups in reverse, which again is playing the victim, struggling to take responsibility, greed, bit of arrogance, overindulging, giving to desires. Then we also have the Devil card, which giving into desires, overindulging, no self-control. Those two mirror, so they're like very hand in hand. Which kind of goes with the Justice card in reverse as well. So I feel like he's in a bit of a pitiful kind of state of mind. It's not too different from last reading. I also feel like they feel overwhelmed. I'm just seeing like chaos. They feel out of control. They feel like everything's a battle. I also feel like they're feeling like trapped. I feel like the DM's really feeling quite sorry for himself. It feels like he's in a situation he just doesn't know how to get himself out of it. It's like feeling sorry for the situation that he created for himself, actually. Yeah, he's really overwhelmed. I'm getting regret. still not wanting to take responsibility. So still, instead of just facing the problem and looking for the solution and dealing with it, I feel like still in this devil energy. Still. Divine DF's current challenges. I have got the Three of Wands, followed by the King of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Swords, sorry. So with the Three of Wands, I feel like what's challenging her is she feels like what she's worked so hard for, what she desires, is just so far out of reach. It feels like it's nearly unattainable, it's unreachable, it's so far in the distant. Also, what's challenging her is King of Cups in reverse. I'm getting unstable DM who is in and out of emotions, always changing, which is what's making everything feel so far away in the distance and unattainable. And I feel like she feels, or DF, whatever, feels as though they might, it's this feeling of like maybe needing to move away, like again, it's like the I see the swords as like same way as we see the swords in here for the DM. They're like, it's their choices, it's their ideas, it's everything that they've worked, their choices in regards to the union. DM is freaking feeling trapped by his, because I don't feel like they were probably all the greatest. Yeah, he's feeling bound by his choices, the choices that he's made. He's feeling trapped, stuck, scared, like can't see any hope. And I'm getting for the DF, feels like all her hard work and all her choices, she has to just pack up and go and sail away to better days, but not happily. Like, they're sad looking figures. Like, I get sadness, like it's having to move on. I feel like DF feels like everything is so far in the distance, it's nearly unattainable because of this DM who is in and out of emotions. Yeah, it's never the same. Hard to catch a feeling. So she has to feel like maybe move on. Then we have got how DM feels about DF. So alright, we have got the Two of Wands. I feel like I feel like I'm getting like longing, like I feel like I'm getting this like, I can't explain it, like what's the word? Anyway, I feel like DM feels like he's kind of forgotten. He's like I can't think of the word. Holy Spirit, help me think of the word. Like remembering, Um, oh, wow. It's like remembering. I'm getting remembering. Okay, remembering's coming to me. Like remembering, like reminiscing. There we go. Thank you. Reminiscing. I feel like he is reminiscing. And it all feels like a bit of a fantasy, struggling to decipher what was real and what was, what's just in his head. It feels like it was all just a bit of a fantasy. It was really, really not sure. I'm getting like it's too good to be true. I must have fabricated it all in my head. Like, how much of it was actually real? How much of it just what I want to remember? Like, yeah, like really thinking hard about it. Like, really, really deep in thought about it. Too much in thought, maybe. But there's a lot of cups, so I'm getting this is all very on an emotional level for both DM and DF. For the DF, the way DF feels about DM, we have got a missed opportunity. I feel like really, yeah, missed opportunity. Like, really sad. She didn't get her one pentacle. Like, it was her gift, it was offered to her, and she missed out. She didn't get it. She's really like sad and really focused on what hasn't worked out. Like, I've just really lost. I feel like she's really lost. She feels like she's lost DM. Then we have, how does the DM view this connection? So we have got the Eight of Cups in reverse. I feel like he's lost hope. Feels like it's hopeless. But this is all it's cups, so it's just emotional. It's just an emotional thought. It's just a lot of emotion at the moment. But I feel like he's just feels like it's all too much. It's just, there's no point, just lost hope. Like, I feel like he's kind of like walking away, like leaving those cups for her and just walking away. I feel like he feels undeserving. And DF about DM, she's feeling pretty heartbroken, pretty betrayed. Also feeling like there's a bit of competition, maybe. I feel like DF feels like DF isn't the only one, feels like there's other people in the connection as well, and obviously pain, hurt. Like, stabbed in the heart. Alright. So, let's go advice from Spirit in regards to the connection. So that's how they feel individually, but what has Spirit, or the Divine, have to say about the connection? So I'm going to use the White Light Oracle to clarify. feel like this might be really quiet. Okay, good. Let's give us some insight of survival connection. Whoa. Just give us some insight of survival connection. Whoa. Alright. Alabasta Tablet of Layla. Archon Barbello. Spirit Owl. Alright. Who is looking over this connection? What energy is being taken care of? Communication. What? Excuse me. Alright, so what Spirit is going to be helping us with? Okay, power. I feel like being in our own power, believing in ourselves, and communication. So Spirit's really going to help us with staying in our power, and also with focusing on communication. So I feel like maybe communication has, if this is a union where there is still some kind of communication, I feel like maybe there's been a breakdown in communication, and it is something that we need to work on. So Spirit's going to help guide us through that, or with that, because it is something that does need to be focused on. Alright, so so let's do, we've got 41, 10 and 20. So sorry. You're remembering at a soul level. You are tapping into greater awareness, and an understanding of your higher life purpose shall become even more clear to you. This may evoke unsettling change within you, but that change is necessary for a new way to manifest. You are protected and guided at all times, especially when you feel uncertain about your course. You are truly loved. Wow. So Spirit's advice, or what Spirit wanted us to know about this connection, is I feel like this is about DM. This is about the divine masculine. That he is divine. Let's say he, she, doesn't matter. DM is remembering themselves at a soul level. They are tapping into their higher selves and who they really are, and that's what's causing this unsettling change. It's, feeling overwhelmed, that the overwhelming feeling that we got, the victim feeling that we got, the stuck and trapped by past choices. So the reason that they're in that energy, I feel, is because they are, their souls are aligning. And it's obviously it's necessary. It's, I think, yes, sorry, confused. Not confused, I'm just trying to think. Anyway, I think this whole change, obviously what's happening, the breakdown in communication, the reason that we the reason for the change, the reason why I feel like there's such a separation, the reason why we both feel like, well, they both feel like they're at a loss and it's over, is because it's oh, it's awakening a deeper level of the connection, remembering at a soul level. So maybe it's something that has to happen. This breakdown needed to happen for things to become clearer. Maybe it's for DM to realize how much DF actually means, or what they mean, or to it was a necessary change. Just Spirit wants to know that we are protected and guided, especially when we feel uncertain about the course, which is evident in how both parties feel about the connection at the moment. Wow, sorry, that was a bit scattered. I wasn't. It's like, I'm kind of, how do I explain it? I'm getting messages that's about the DM, but I'm also getting messages that's relevant for both. I'm trying to, like, can't think of a way to, like, it's just not coming. I don't know how to relay it back. I'm struggling. It's like, well, obviously what happens to one is going to affect the whole, the whole union. Maybe it's, sorry, DM's going through the bigger shift. DF, we possibly don't need to go through such a big shift, but there are still things that we need to realize from this feeling of separation. That's it. That was the message. Sorry. Thank you. So, sorry, that's it. Again, clarify. So for DM, it's it's more personal. It's on their soul and spiritual journey, as well as the connections. For DF, it's just a lesson that needs to be learned and something that needs to be felt through the connection, not so much on a personal journey. Okay, thank you. So 10, we've got Arch and Barbello. Your biology and gender are creative and powerful means for you to express your soul path. Sometimes you may feel limited by gender constraints or stereotypes, but your spirit can never be restricted or controlled. Embrace the journey of what it feels like to be you in your own body. There is much benefit and healing to be gained through the embrace of your life journey, including the deeper experience of the absolute freedom of your spirit. Okay, so maybe that is just a message that, a clear reminder, do not take the genders of this reading so specifically. It could be very much reversed. Genders are fluent, obviously. It's just a nice clear reminder, but also her presence in a reading is a sign that any errors and judgments shall be corrected and any losses shall be restored. I feel like DMs actually, what they need to connect with their feminine side more. I feel like this is what this journey is for the DM. It's him getting, and there's a lot of cups too, so I think it's him getting in line and understanding his emotions more. I feel like that's what it is. It's him getting in touch with his feminine energies. And maybe this is what this lesson is. This lesson is for the DF to get more in touch with her masculine energies. So it's, to remain in her strength through this difficult period. And it's for the divine masculine to, get in touch with his feminine energies. I feel like that is healing. That is a healing, or that's that is some healing that needs to be done, or it's a wound that needs to be no, it is something that needs to be addressed. It is a wound that needs to be addressed. It will address the wounds if each party can get into the other's energy. And then we've got 20. Owls, likewise. Recalibration to a higher order of divine purpose is in progress. So again, there's really, this is something that needed to happen. This is divine intervention. This is written in the stars. The way that this is going, and the way this is playing out at the moment, and the way it has to be, the way that I think maybe things have fallen apart, where the DF has to work through this feeling of loss and a bit of betrayal, and the DM has to work through his real and true emotions and being honest and coming forth with things. It is something that needed to happen. It was divine purpose. Okay, it's not always a smooth ride, but it is safe to be fearless as you gently hold space for new ways of thinking, living, and seeing to emerge. You're encouraged to let go of opinions and belief systems that cannot support you in higher frequency states. You shall soon recognize a truth that cuts through confusion and frees you to proceed with love, peace, and higher understanding. So that was advice from Spirit. I think that is spot on. So this is something that needed to happen. We need to let go of things that beliefs and, the way we went about things before. We need to let go of that. We need to let go of any belief systems or thought processes that we've built up. We need to let go of it and just clear our minds and just be at peace, so we can, I'm getting like absorb this lesson and absorb this energy and absorb these frequencies to align us back on path, so we can be filled with more love and peace, and we can have a higher understanding. If we can just able to clear ourselves and and find peace and harmony, then we will recognize so much more that we didn't even realize we need to. But I think that's just a never-ending story. Forever learning. Knowledge is a gift. Spirit Owl enhances your connection to a higher self, guiding you beneath the compelling nature of appearances, where a vastly different and spiritually empowering perspective is available for you. From such heightened awareness, you can accurately intuit the complex drives at work in yourself and in others. It makes it easy to have compassion. And when again saying, I feel like the lesson is what this shift is, and what this divine purpose is so we can really balance and shift. I'm getting equilibrium. I can't say it, with energies. So DF really needs to get into more DM energy and vice versa. I feel like that is the purpose of this. That is what this what do you call it? I'm going to breakdown in connection, but it's not really a breakdown in connection. This is what needed to happen. This rough period, this rocky road, this unsteady path, these uncalm waters, rough waters. What do you call it when it's like choppy? That's it. These choppy waters, emotions, unsteady. Whoa! Needed to happen so we can get into each other's energies more. That will help us. It'll offer us a new perspective, offer us new lessons. It will strengthen us. But yeah, don't stress. This is something that needs to happen. At the end of this, both will be a lot more understanding and a lot more compassionate, and be able to see eye to eye a lot better. And one more message. It's a message from, this is a message, okay, DM to DF at the moment. Oh. Alrighty. Choice. Ooh. Earth Angel. Okay, I'm getting it. Sorry. Bear with me. Okay, that's it. Okay, maybe patience, self-mastery, strategy, patience, self-mastery. He's got a lot of choices to work through. He just wants to let us know that he's got a lot of choices, not just karmic choices, choices in life, paths, who he wants to be, where he needs to go, what he needs to do. But no matter what his choice, he believes that we are Earth Angels, and the DF is his Earth Angel. He is just trying to work through strategies to deal with everything, so he can become more solid, more grounded, more rooted, more fertile, Yeah, when I say fertile, I mean growth. Yeah, so he can really grow properly, grow strong, sturdy. To grow sturdy, he asks for patience. Well, he learns how to master himself. I feel like he's trying to catch up. The two trees. He's trying to figure out ways to catch up to the DF. He's asking for patience so he can catch up to where the DF is. Because I feel like DM feels like DF has already mastered self-mastery, which isn't the case. But both parties have a lot to learn still. But also I want to read out what's in here, because I'm getting told to read out what's in here too. Balance your decisions against the weight of your heart. In the still of the night, when you are revealed, vulnerable and alone, your choices and intentions keep you company. Peace cannot be forced, but alongside love, justice, and order, it can be chosen a million times a day. The choice is more significant than the outcome. The best choice is not necessarily the one that appears most right. Stand by someone or something you love. because it's next to Earth Angel, I really feel like DM wants to say thank you to the DF for always making him not just a choice but a priority. He knows that the intentions are pure, but I'm sorry that you making your choice, I'm getting that you always making a choice keeps him comfort, makes him feel loved, and I think that's where he finds his peace. Sorry. Earth Angel, peace be to Earth, peace to the west, peace to the north, peace to the south, peace be above, peace be below, peace to all creatures of this universe, peace be everywhere. This beautiful angel is here to assure you that peace is possible. It is the only reasonable outcome for an evolved humanity. This angel knows peace, not as the absence of conflict, but as the perpetual respect and harmony between all living beings. Peace is in your grasp, hold it close to your heart. Be wary of agreeing to something because you are too tired to keep petitioning. The loudest voices rarely pitch the grandest views. Hold out for a resolution that meets everyone's need. Peace is perpetual, truth is tireless. Peace is my pillar, truth is my strength. I am guided not by today, but by eternity. The harmony I create is for all time. I am emboldened by compassion and respect. I am committed to peace. I feel like he's saying he's not okay. I really do get this. I'm like, whoa. You are his pace. You are his pace. You are his pace. And he is, at a time when he's struggling to find a pace of his own, he finds comfort and peace in the idea of you, his Earth Angel. Then, patience. Your mind will answer most questions if you learn to relax and wait for the answer. There is no hurry. You have all the time in the world to reach your destination. Savor the journey, do it with style, sit back and relax a while. Old patterns unravel and reweave. Eternity comes and goes in a heartbeat. Time is not your master, be patient. Mull over a problem for as long as you need. Where there is pressure, draw back. Rushing leads to a loss of time or trust. Be prepared for the long haul. He doesn't want to rush into anything. He wants to make sure that when he's ready, he's really ready. I said that. He knows. He wants you to just be assured that he knows that you're meant to be, and you will be. He just kind of says to when, because he wants to sort out everything properly first, and there's a lot to sort out, and he can't give you a time frame. We ask you to be patient and just know that he knows that you guys will be together and find peace in that. But just be patient. Really, he's asking for you to be patient because he can't give you a timeline. He really does feel like everything is overwhelming and overcomplicated, and that he does have a lot on his plate, and he can't give you a timeline, he can't give you an indication of how long it will take to work through it all, but just know that he's doing his best, and he's doing his best so when it's done, he can present his best. Self-mastery. A disciplined mind brings happiness. Ascend with me to the higher realms of your spirit. From this vantage point, you can see life as it is. Rise above the everyday issues, the petty distractions, anxiety and doubt. On your quest for greatness, train your heart and mind towards love, peace, and wholeness. Transcend a difficulty by shifting your awareness. Use your energy and resources more effectively. Align your words and actions with your greater goal. Make a plan and action it. I rise above and beyond the clouds of doubt and insecurity. My mind has access to the clear, open sky of endless possibility. My thoughts are harnessed to strength, courage, and unwavering belief in my ability. In knowing myself, I see success. Again, he's trying to understand a lot. He's trying to know himself. He is, I remember I said it in the energy of like victimhood, blaming others, not failing to take responsibility. He's learning to take all of that on and shift his perspective to see things in a more enlightening way rather than negative way where he just sees it as blame. He's trying to shift his perspective to learn lessons, to grow, to be disciplined the way that he views the DF to be. And we've got strategy. Peace is a daily, a weekly, a monthly process, gradually changing opinions, slowly eroding all barriers and quietly building new structures. He is having to break down a lot. He's having to... Wow, this camera does not want to stay. Your future isn't going to build itself. You're creating it in everything you do. Your feelings, your thoughts, your actions are steering your destiny. Direct your future with love, compassion, and understanding. Link your core values to your master plan. Be aware of actions and slips of tongue that don't match who someone claims to be. Significant progress is made in small steps. So he's just really wanting to let you know that he's trying to work through. So I feel like he wants to say to be worthy of you. So he knows that you are both meant to be earth angels. He views you as an earth angel already. You're his earth angel. But he knows that this union is something that can benefit everyone in the long run. And I feel like it might be something you guys have discussed, or it might. He's got greater plans and great dreams and hopes for himself, for you, for this union, but he needs to work on himself to get to that level. He feels like you're there. He just feels like he can't reach you yet. He's just trying to reach you. He's trying to grow with enough strength and courage to be able to reach you. So then you can climb together. Because I feel like at the moment he feels like you're doing all the climbing and he can't catch up, and he's sick of you having to pull him up. He just wants to get there by himself. He just wants to be strong and confident. And he just needs time to work through everything. He just needs clarity and just asks you to be patient and know that you will be, like, I'm saying we will be, there will definitely be, just need patience and time.